टाइटल चेंज करते हैं कोई क्या लैपटॉप में लॉगिन करते हैं। अच्छा लग जाएगी लेकिन ये मूवेबल नहीं होगी, एक बार लग जाएगी तकरीबन के बाद करेगी क्योंकि लाइव चल रहा है सेशन। अगर कोई इंटरप्शन बन जाए एक बार भी सारा चल लाइव हो गया मर्जी पे उसके थंबनेल भी साथ ही आ जाएगा।
ठीक है करती है ना बहुत थोड़ी
तो उधर देखते हैं लैपटॉप ब्लास्ट होंगे अब ये तो करांगा सताई तो लैके जावांगा। अरे हम उड़ जावा इतने भी सताई पे इतने आ ठीक है सताई तो थल्ले करा है तो भी
किधर ले गया
कुछ के बात कर लो मेरे को बोलना नहीं है कुछ।
अच्छा गल सुनो।
We welcome our chief guest with great heart. Please everyone be seated.
भाई वो मरान कुमार अच्छा हम ऐसे रखेंगे।
In the name of Allah, the Lord and the Creator of this universe, esteemed chief guests, invited dignitaries and delegates, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to you all. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. we are very pleased to be able to welcome those of you that have been with us for a long time, as well as those that has newly joined us. Today, the honor of hosting the 3rd International Conference on Knowledge-Based Textiles, ICKT 2024. I, Faisalabad Hashimi,
and I, Walid Munawar, would like to welcome all of you here. Ladies and gentlemen, textile industry is the backbone of Pakistan's economy. And in order to strengthen the backbone, it is necessary for us to develop strong collaboration among researchers, industrialists, and policymakers. This conference will provide an outstanding platform for international research collaborations between academics, practitioners, curators, industrialists, and other active groups and individuals. Moreover, it is an excellent opportunity for sharing the cultural and conceptual issues that hinder contemporary textile research in various parts of the world. Our aim is to promote critical engagement with practice and to encourage people to give their point of view on current or ongoing research and developments in various areas of textiles.
we would like to formally start with some enlightening words from Holy Quran.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم
Jazakallah. Now I request all of you to please rise in respect of our national anthem. Thank you so much, everyone. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are very pleased to have the personality with us today, who is the Secretary of International Conference on Knowledge-Based Textiles, ICKT 2024. Please put your hands together for Dr. Muzammil Hussain.
Honorable respected BOG's member and all other distinguished guests, our esteemed speakers, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the third International Conference on Knowledge-Based Textiles. This conference is organized by National Textile University under the umbrella of Grand Challenge Fund Project NOTEX. It is a privilege and honor to stand before you today as we embark on this remarkable journey of knowledge exchange and collaborations in the realm of textiles, circularity and sustainability. This conference stands as a testament to our collective commitment towards shaping the future of textile industry, not only in Pakistan but on a global scale. Over the next 2 days, we will be privileged to hear from some of the brightest minds and leading experts in the field, both internationally and nationally. There will be more than 100 talks on different topics from composite to circular textiles, functional and smart textiles, natural fiber, innovation in production processes, advanced textiles, and traceability. Our goal is not only to review the current status, but also devise a scientific strategy for product diversification, paving the way for sustainable growth, long-term success in textile export. There will be 2 panel discussions on circularity. We will also have an NTU Interloop Textile Innovation Award display tomorrow, which will bring the developments from all across the country on the topic of circularity and sustainability. Almost all the leading universities and industries will be presenting their innovative products. I am grateful to all the co-organizers, both nationally and internationally, including Northumbria University, UK, Donghua University, China, Taxonomy UK, NTD UET, and Butans. I am thankful to all our sponsors, including HEC, Interloop, US Diamond Mill, iTextile, Artistic Millionaires, Nizam Sons, Subuti, Fiber Trays, Yunus Textile Mills, Alkaram Textile Mills, Crescent Textile Mills, Shefani Industry, Sapphire Textile Mills, Indigo Textiles, Rainbow Inks, Elevate Global, and WWF Pakistan. I also acknowledge the support of our esteemed Textile Association, which are always on our back wherever we need them, including PTA, PHMA, Abduma, Premium, CLOA, Faisalabad Dyes and Chemical, and Chamber of Commerce of Faisalabad and Sialkot. As this conference is being held under the umbrella of NOTEX, and I want to pay special tribute to all the consortium members of this project on behalf of the Executive Committee of the project and the team leaders. Last but not least, I am really grateful to all the organizing committee who is working tirelessly for the last 6 months to make this happen. Thank you very much once again to all of you for joining us for this remarkable conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, it's time to invite our prestigious co-organizers of this conference to share their welcome remarks with us by gracing our stage with their presence. Our co-organizer from Nader Shah Idilji Dinshaw University, Professor Dr. Muhammad Tufail, Pro-Vice Chancellor, will be with us through video.
This is Dr. Muhammad Tufail, Pro-Vice Chancellor at the University of Karachi. Today I'm pleased to share about the progress we made on a particular project that was in GC, that's where the faculty has been working under the domain of textile. It was more specifically focused on the enhancement of the competitiveness at the global area so as to increase the capacity of the faculty in this particular area. As textile is a major export of Pakistan and our major exchequer revenue comes from this particular industry, and the main reason is, of course, that Pakistan is one of the countries where the cotton growth is at the highest. But the field is changing quite rapidly. As we do talk about the cotton, it consumes a lot of water towards women fabrics and special polyesters. So our team, being part of this TCF with other partners being NTU Faisalabad and British Quarter, our team has been working on 3 different types of polyesters. The focus is on having enhancements of their functional properties and as well as their functions of this particular fabric. They have achieved the most of the target that they have been assigned to as a work package. Hopefully, the results later will be very useful and they will be at par of initial targets that have been set for this particular project. And eventually, as a part of this one company being in the past building, they are also working on it. So eventually, the set targets will be achieved and it will lower impact to the economy of the country if the textile export has to increase through some diversification by taking from the economies textile posting and polyester exchange. I believe that it would improve the contribution of the textile in the global arena, thus that would come from, by example, Pakistan having a lot of collaboration in the regions such as Bangladesh and followed by India, and of course, the fact that China is having an export of textile goods as well because of the reasons of their population and of course the cost of material. So the idea that we had ordered our products being from cotton to other man-made products. So I think this particular project would very well change in the overall textile sector of the country, and we have further enhanced the export of textile and put something behind economic impact in this particular way, and along with that, we also have to create more opportunities for the people of the country, and of course, it would have to have impact on the overall economy. Now, of course, this product that they developed is having a commercialization potential. So eventually, it will go into the line of the products that are existing in the industry. And eventually, it would further enhance the existing line of the products in this particular textile domain. And again, would not only help the industry, but also it would somehow bring the industry and academia together and bridge the gap between the industry and academia. And one last thing that I would like to highlight upon is that this GCF ending up with a successful results would eventually open new avenues of engagement with the industry, and I'm pretty sure that new projects and new products would also be explored upon, and the industry will come together with the academia to explore new avenues of the research as well. Thank you.
Please put your hands together. Mr. Pongku from Tongwa University, China.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished leaders from other companies or institutions. It's my great honor to be here to participate in the third international conference on knowledge-based textiles. I'm from Tongwa University. I'm Professor Paul Hu. And actually, Tongwa University is something like a national textile university in Pakistan. We also have a former name as the China Textile University. So actually, we are same. So for textile industries have been developed a lot based on knowledge, based on different kind of innovations and technologies. So for this conference, we can have more discussions and have many talks on different topics on textiles and how to improve textiles a lot from our knowledge and from our different topics. We're still on some professor level for investigation. So actually, this is a very good chance for us to discuss how to improve our textiles. So as a top organizer, I should acknowledge all organizers and also fellows for all your hard working to organize such a good conference. And also welcome all friends from different countries, especially from Pakistan, to be here to have this very wonderful conference. And so thank you again, and also thanks for your hard working.
round of applause, everyone.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to every one of you. First, I'm very much privileged and I'm very much delighted to be here in Faisalabad. That is my hometown. What an amazing bunch of crowd Dr. Yasser and his team has gathered, and amazing people. And before I say something, I would like to have a round of applause for Dr. Yasser and his team. What an amazing work you have done, obviously. It's very interesting that North Indian University is one of the biggest delegates from any foreign country in this conference. So it's an amazing thing, you know. I have got my colleagues, Dr. Alana James, Dr. John Arthur, Dr. Jibran Ali. So amazing work we are doing in our team. And there are a couple of things, you know, what I want to outline here. That with NTU and North American University, we are standing on a very solid foundation. When I say a solid foundation, what does that mean? Is that we started our work together, collaboration and partnership about 2 to 3 years ago. There was some initiatives from Textile, then from No Tax. We co-organized last conference as well. This year, we have done even better work and much better work in terms of its application. For example, yesterday we had held one of its first kind workshop at NTU where industry and academia was quite actively involved. Now today it is a conference and we will be actively participating. And this is another thing. Recently, my colleague Dr. Jibran Ali and we as a team applied for some funding from Innovate UK, and we got about 350,000 K for the project that is called SAFER with NTU and North American University, and that is a huge achievement for all of us. Another an amazing thing happened recently, and Dr. Yasser Nawab has joined us as a visiting professor at North American University, and we are very much glad to have him. What we want to do in future, we want to, with Dr. Khalid and other colleagues, we want to create a kind of collaboration and partnership ecosystem where we support each other either in textile manufacturing or other enterprises. It could be digital enterprise as well. So this is one thing that we want to further work together. We want to utilize our resources and use the resources together so that we can do bigger things, and inshallah that will come. Another thing that is the national level. From Pakistan's national level and UK's national level, we think that we can do some brilliant stuff. What does that mean is that we can apply for the joint funding. We can apply for joint commercialization of our research, and so on. And with the universities, there could be some exchange programs, there could be some dual degree programs, and so on. So this is the vision we have from NTU and from North American University, and I hope that this collaboration and partnership with support of all of you will get stronger in future, inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are highly honored to have the personality whose achievements are echoing all around the campus to share with us on current status and achievements of Grand Challenge Fund GCF 63 project. A huge round of applause for Dean of School of Engineering and Technology and Principal Investigator Notice, Dr. Yasser Nawaz.
I'm sorry for the disruption. In fact, with professors, we are very, you can say, traditional in our approach, and I like to use my laptop. So first of all, I would like to thank all the participants of this conference, foreign guests, people from industry. Some of our students are there as well, and faculty members. So thank you very much for coming. As we are going to close this project, this will be the last conference, series of conference for this project. We will continue the conferences. This will be the last in this series. So I would like to thank all the work package leaders. Please bear with me. I would like to name Dr. Shiraz Ahmed for work package 1. Our lead researcher, Dr. Fahim Ahmed. Then for work package 2, C.S. Kirul Hassan is stuck in a flight, so he will be joining us soon from Quetta. Then Dr. Talha Ali Hamdani, Dr. Salma Farooq from NED, Dr. Munir Ashraf and Dr. Usman Zubair. Then we have Dr. Abdul Rashid, Dr. Siddharth Beg, and Dr. Nazar Hussain. So thank you very much for your efforts. And in addition to them, my team members, in fact, who do a lot of work in order to organize the publication, Dr. Rupab and Ms. Sadia. So thank you very much for your efforts. So in fact, I'm just presenting their work. So this project, enhancement of global competitiveness of Pakistani textile export value chains by capacity building and product diversification. It was initiated in 2021 with a total duration of 3 years, and our objective was to create a project with an impact. So I will be sharing with you some of the success stories as well as how this project was conceptualized. So we are about 19 faculty members across Pakistan, 38 PhD, postdoc and master's students as part of this project. So in NTU, 3 schools, they were part, 3 universities, 20 industries, they were partner in the beginning. Now this has been increased to a bigger number. 3 associations, their participation is there, so thank you very much to these associations as well as government. So this project, when we conceptualized, it was, as I told you, it was conceptualized by industry, academia, community, government, together. So there is a quick video, as my English is not very good, so in order to keep the things and my yadash. So I have a small video of 3 minutes. It will give you a tour of how this project it was conceptualized.
Of Pakistani textile export value chains by capacity building and product diversification is a Grand Challenge Fund project funded by the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan, initiated in 2021. This initiative plays a pivotal role in equipping the Pakistani textile industry to confront forthcoming challenges. Despite the nation's heavy reliance on the textile sector, it has exhibited the slowest export growth among regional counterparts over the past decade. Notex was conceived to revolutionize the textile sector into a knowledge-based industry, bolstering its global competitiveness through indigenous development, capacity enhancement, product diversification, and fostering innovation. The project consortium is a collaborative effort involving 3 universities, over 20 industrial partners, and 3 governmental organizations. The project comprises 8 distinct work packages, led by distinguished researchers from Pakistan. Work Package 1 focuses on researching high-value indigenous natural fibers, with a strong emphasis on repurposing waste materials. This research is crucial for advancing the textile industry's goals of achieving net zero emissions and circularity. Work Package 2 aims to increase the value of wool from the 13 million sheep in underprivileged areas of Balochistan. This initiative is crucial as the livelihoods of over 1 million breeders depend on these sheep. 300,000 power looms in Faisalabad and Malton are shutting down due to poor energy efficiency and fabric quality. Work Package 3 aims to upgrade and redesign these looms for energy efficiency and improved quality. Work Package 4 aims to develop scientific and business strategies to increase Pakistan's share in the man-made textile sector, which currently accounts for only 30% of the country's textile production, while globally it comprises 70% of textile output. Work Package 5 aims to diversify and enhance Pakistan's textile exports through the indigenous development of novel, high-end textile value chains. Work Package 6 aims to enhance the productivity of Pakistani workers and supervisors by implementing the scientific method of training to improve skill development in the industry. Work Package 7 aims to enhance the competitiveness and sustainable growth of Pakistan's textile products in the global market through market research and the development of branding and marketing strategies. Work Package 8 aims to create a framework for transferring developed technologies to the industry, facilitate knowledge sharing, maximize project impact, and ensure sustainable change. The project has achieved over 80% of its objectives. We have established 2 new labs, developed 19 products, filed 10 patents, out of which 3 are granted, and licensed 3 technologies. 1 new factory has been established, 3 new products are being commercialized by the industry, 2 startups have been launched, and over 300 managers have been trained. The NoTex team organized 3 national and 3 international conferences, exhibited products in 9 exhibitions, published 22 research articles and 2 policy papers, presented 95 conference papers, and organized 27 seminars and webinars. The project received media coverage over 50 times. In addition to its defined objectives, NoTex led to the establishment of Pakistan Circular Textile Platform, Pakistan Textile Portal, Technology Transfer Forum, international collaborations with Textile, Reverse Resources, Qatar Environment and Energy Research Institute, and Kenya and Uganda regarding banana fibers.
So in fact, this was a brief about our project. So now I will be moving through the success stories. So we have 8 work packages as it is introduced in that video. So how it was conceptualized, in fact this project was conceptualized with the help of industry. So we defined together what should be the objectives. Lab scale development it was done in NQ, but in fact in consultation with industry, so industry they were part of all the developments at all the times. And then implementation is done with industry. So this project is making an impact through knowledge. So I will be sharing success story. The first, in fact, is about work package 1. It's about indigenous and high-end like fibers. So we worked on banana fibers. We developed the technology. We licensed it even for scissor. We developed the technology. We got it patented and even for colonies. So I will be sharing the first success story. It's about banana. So what is happening, in fact, if we have banana trees, so in two times a year, these trees, they are cut, they are converted into stems, and later on once these stems are tied, they are burnt. So if we look into only for the Pakistan, there are 7 to 8 million tons of banana plant waste annually which is burned. And it can be converted into 1 million. It was possible to convert that into 1 million tons of textile fibers and 4 to 5 million tons of liquid fertilizer. And similarly, if we look globally, so there is in fact approximately 50 billion tons of banana plant waste, which can be converted into 2.5 billion tons of textile fibers. But the problem was, we know that how to get fibers, but not the spinnable fibers. So we were not able to convert these raw fibers into spinnable fibers. Here the intervention of our team, WP1, they came into. So we developed a technology. They will be sharing in detail in the afternoon. Dr. Shiraz Ahmed, he has a talk, so he will be sharing in detail about this process, properties of fibers. So finally we were able to patented our technology. We get the patent. So where was our intervention? In fact, it was beyond academic research. So we started from the waste collection, we worked with the farmers, then fiber extraction, fiber treatment, and then we worked to optimize the spinning process. So we worked on all this, but we were able to get patent only on fiber treatment. So in fact, these are snapshots of some of the developments. We started with the raw fiber, we converted that into yarn, gray fabric, finished fabric, and then we went to the area. As I said, we are beyond academics. So we went to the area, banana growing area. We had interaction with the farmers to create an awareness and a training. So what we did, we developed the technology. We created an awareness into the farmers. We did training of farmers as well as the workers, and then we upscaled the technology to interloop. So in 2021 exactly, we transferred this license, this technology to interloop. So what interloop has done? This is really a success story. So for the fiber extraction, they start a factory in Quetta. They get international sustainability and carbon certification, and then they brought in fact their product into international market. So the first brand is Loom Shake Yarn, it's by Interloop. So they brought this yarn which is made from banana and cotton into international market. Then another brand, Unpeeled, it's a new denim collection. They are doing it in fact with Simply Suzette and Interloop. Then with dinner services, New York, they partnered with them, and there are a lot of things they are doing. So we started with the waste, and today that waste is in the market, the first truly made in Pakistan product in the market, commercialized by a Pakistani university. So technology was developed by end and commercialized and optimized that technology by end. So quick 50-second video about this process. So what are our next plans? What is next? So we have done made the success story with Interloop by 2025 in 1 year and a half. This in fact success story will be replicated in whole Pakistan. And we are working with our international partners. So it's our aim and mission as well that banana fiber will be globally something which is common by 2026. There is a general question by the industry as many people are sitting here. So for technical discussions, Dr. Shiraz, you can attend his presentation. So question about cost, what will be its cost? So it's comparable to cotton. If you are like extracting and developing your local manufacturers, if you are importing it, $10 to $20 per kg. So we continued our research. In the first, we were using development. We were using, in fact, mechanical and some chemicals. These are the common chemicals. But still, we wanted to shift on enzyme, something which is natural. So this patent, the technology first developed, and the patent is filed. Then the same technique we replicated and we licensed to Feroz 1 recently, in order to improve the stability of their imported hemp fibers by mechanochemical approach. And the second fibers I would like to share with you very quickly. It's the sisal fiber. So in Pakistan it's known, but it's wide. There's no organized farming in Pakistan. In Kenya, in Tanzania, in Uganda, then in Brazil, there is organized farming. One very good thing about sisal is its environmental impact. It's less than hemp, it's less than cotton, it's the most sustainable fiber which is available today. So our team, they developed the technology for the first time, but the first globally to convert the sisal fiber into apparel. So we extracted fiber, convert that into yarn, and then convert them into the final apparel. What we are planning to do in Pakistan is something which is a little medium term. We are trying to do is cultivation in marginalized areas where there is no other crops, and we are working on it. In the short term, the sisal commercialized products, they will be in market maximum in 6 months. So we are working with Kenya, Tanzania, and Wine University, so they will be providing us fibers, and we will be selling for the first time these fibers to Spire, and they will be bringing first sisal apparel made in Pakistan in the market in the next 6 months. Then from the fallen leaves, we got the technology to extract the fibers, and these fibers are very good. So in fact, these are the achievements from our fiber group, our fiber research group. So these are really something which is impressive. So I request you to appreciate them. So our next success story, they have given me we say the time, so but please bear with me 5 more minutes this time. The next thing which is really phenomenal, a community uplift, is from Balochistan. So there are 30 million sheep, and what is happening with them? As they are, in fact, they are breeding it for meat. So they took their fleece and they throw it as a waste. And it's available in the market in less than 50 cents per kg. Globally, you can purchase wool more than $10 per kg. So we have a big resource, a local resource, and we were wasting it. So what we have done with our team from Bhutan's Quetta, so we mapped all the breeds available in Pakistan. There are about 72. We shortlisted some, about 10, and then we started working on it. Fleece collection, fiber treatment, and spinning. So the problem for us was that woolen spinning mills, they are not available in Pakistan. There's only one, and even they are mixing the wool with cotton. So what we were willing to do, that we should be spinning wool on the cotton mills, in the cotton spinning mills. So this was in fact problem that our team they solved. So we started spinning, this is in fact the yarn which we made recently, 16 single, 20% of wool with cotton and ring spinning on yarn. And these are the products which are made with this wool. So next we proposed to artistic milliner in Karachi. We were in discussion since a year that we should be commercializing it. It is something which can be add value. So they produce woolen denim. They propose to their customer, and the customers are very happy. So now we are upscaling it with them. We will be signing a technology licensing agreement very soon. Tomorrow we have a dedicated presentation on it, on the woolen denim by artistic milliner. So industry will be in fact presenting what they have done. So you can see the program on YouTube. So this was second success story. Then the third one is about looms. So Mr. Wahid Rahman, my friend, is sitting there and he was complaining in the video about. So what we did, in fact, the problem was the productivity. So our team led by Dr. Talani Himdani, so they completely modified many parts of loom. Some are already implemented. In fact, they converted into a rapier, they designed new rapier, they are designing some parts with composite materials. So the first thing they did, in fact, it was a machine was earlier running at 100 RPM, 100 revolution per minute. Now that's running at continuously at 200 RPM. You can visit our lab, it's in running condition there. Then they designed this earlier, they filed a patent on it earlier this year, and then we transferred this technology to the manufacturer, Shaheen. So now, in fact, they have our technology, they are selling it to the market if they are winning. So this is the fact that this room is running in our department at 200 RPM, so you can visit it anytime. So productivity enhanced with the same energy, we are getting almost double product. Then our next work package, it was on transformation of man-made fiber-based textiles. You have seen the problem earlier. So our team, they have done two things, two major things. First, it was 3D geometrical model for multi-filament polyester in order to predict the properties. And second, they developed sports garments, functional sports garments. So there is a presentation in the afternoon on this, so you can assist with that. So there's something which are now low cost, now low premium. So you can assist the presentation of Dr. Salma Farouk, it will be in the afternoon. So in the work package 5, we have some things. The first thing, it was coating. So a very cheap coating for puncture resistant. So it was developed by Dr. Munir Ashraf, we get its certification and we are trying to commercialize it. Then a very important and significant issue that industry is facing, converting cloth waste, fabric waste into yarn. So we were working on two aspects. If you have polyester cotton yarn, so you separate polyester from there, then cotton from it, and you convert polyester into recycled polyester and cotton into cellulosic fiber. So this is first one. So we are spinning polyester, recycled polyester. So this development is led by Dr. Munir and done by Dr. Mustafa. He will be presenting in detail later on. And second thing, it was converting of cellulose into fibers. Unfortunately, for this conversion, we need wet spinning plant, which is not available in Pakistan. So our first challenge was to develop a pilot scale wet spinning plant. So we took this challenge, we developed this plant. It was not sponsored by the project, it was sponsored by one of our partners. We developed this plant, we are using it for another purpose as well, but we can use it and we will be using it for spinning of viscose as well. Then there are quickly other products, puffer jacket, maternity wear. So this is maternity wear which adopt the shape of like size and then it comes back. You don't need new clothing. Then jubba. Then we have oxatic fabrics which like expand on both directions only due to we find a patent on it and we are waiting its acceptance. Then we are working for the time being with Nvina and then Quetta Textile will find incorporation of this new recipe, carbon quantum dots based recipe. We are adjusting it, we are still in trial phases, but it will in fact increase the strength of recipe by 50%, up to 50%, or you can reduce the sizing material to 50%. We again filed a patent on it. Then on oxatic woven fabrics, in fact on 3D fabrics, there are some people who are relevant to 3D, so they will understand. So 3D oxatic fabric, we were the first in globally who reported some literature on it, we published on it, and we got patent on 3D woven fabric as well as 3D woven fabrics with balanced grade. So there is only one success story that I will be sharing. So in fact for the defense sector, for bulletproof vehicles, they were purchasing and importing these panels from abroad. So using our technology, we developed these panels. This is an innovative technology. We are in cooperation in Hamza It's an armored vehicle. This is the test report. It was certified. And then we licensed it. We signed an MOU with heavy industry, Textile, for a scalable production. So this work package 5, there are a lot of other developments they have done, photocatalytic active fabrics, then IR shielding, these are the self-cleaning fabrics, then we have the fabrics and curtains which will reduce the temperature of inside, especially in summer, and there are many others you can read. So only to show you some results for this self-cleaning fabrics. So there are stains. We just put the fabric into water and then we leave it in open, and after 60 minutes there is no stain. So no need of soap, no need of washing. Similarly, there will be in fact presenting this very interesting effluent treatment. In fact, it's something which is very expensive. So they will be presenting tomorrow in the exhibition a model of this. So using sunlight, they will be treating dirty water, the industrial water. So after the sunlight treatment, the water will be like clean. So they will be presenting it tomorrow. Then I told you about the curtains which will reduce the temperature of inside. And you can reduce the only by using temperature. You can create a temperature difference of 6 to 7 degrees. Then Gomez phones, for alternative to this, they developed a very simple technology. They recently won a prize in Pakistan Engineering Council Ideas competition. Then they developed super hydrophobic fabrics with the treatment, and then formaldehyde-free chemistry in order to make the fabrics fire retardant. So I'm finishing, I'm sorry. In fact, it's a work of 3 years. I'm trying to conclude it in 5 minutes. So for this stitching machine operator side, so we were first focusing on 2 things, operators and supervisors. So for operators, we have already trained more than 150 trainers in 3 sectors, knitwear, denim, and workwear. And we train these in different industries. And I'm showing you only one example. Dr. Abdul Rashid, work package leader, will be giving a detailed presentation so you can discuss with him. So only with the training, there is an improvement of 34% of production and efficiency and 46% reduction in defects. So when we are very pressurized due to cost of utilities and things like this, so we can optimize the efficiency of our human resource to get benefit from there. And same it was for the supervisors, they implemented it. And we are going to start a scale proficiency certification program for stitching machine operators. So industry they will be like sure about the skills of. So in work package 7, it was about market research, branding and marketing. They have already published a policy recommendation for denim. How we are competitive in denim industry and how we can increase its competitiveness, as well as they have identified some potential export markets for the knitwear sector. So the last work package, we have done a lot of work in it. We have created, in order to create awareness, webinars, we launched Pakistan Textile portal, conferences, technology transfer. So this Pakistan Textile portal is available online. Today, it's the status of today. There are 500 active companies which are using this portal. So it's available for free. You can connect with your buyers as well as sellers. There are more than 2,000 products and SEOs for the people who understand this 90 plus. And we are among 50 plus keywords on Google. We developed a technology transfer working group as well. We launched some startups, so we will be starting more. So at the end, the new initiatives that we took, Dr. Shahid has already explained. So when we were extracting banana fibers, we were using diesel in order to run the machines. So from here it came the idea that if we are using diesel for banana fiber extraction, it means the process is not clean. So we write this proposal and we get funding. It will be implemented in 2024 and 2025. So objective is to convert the waste into energy and use that energy again in order to run the machines. So I will be quick, Dr. I leave it to Dr. Jabbar Khalid to explain the project in detail in his presentation. Then we are collaborating with reverse resources. So it's a data-driven. In fact, it's on the traceability and data-driven approach to scale textile recycling and efficient use of textile waste. The fashion industry, they have a detailed presentation in the afternoon. So we are going to replicate the success story of banana in Africa. So very soon we are going to sign this project and we will be replicated this success story in Kenya and Uganda. So a delegation from Kenya, they are here in order to finalize the detail of this replication. So we developed our Pakistan Textile platform only for 50 seconds. This is the last video. After that, I will go. So this is our startup. We wish to make it global in order to provide alternative fibers in the market. So what this project has already done is something which is more than research papers. I have not written research papers and patents in the overall impact. So we have created new jobs in banana, in wool and other. We have uplifted the community, especially the farmer community of banana, and this project will be uplifted. As well as the wool breeders, we have created new businesses, especially in the form of banana and others, that will be increasing the exports and will have certain impact on the environment, as well as efficient utilization of our local research. So by working together, I think the biggest impact on it is that by working together, industry, academia, society, and government, we can find the knowledge-based solutions to our community problems. It's the thing that I have learned in the last 3 years. So you can achieve everything if you are working as a team. So these are our collaborators. So thank you very much to them, especially Mujib. He was late. So in fact, he was one of he was pushing us for our idea, and he is doing this for 10 years. So thank you, Mujib. This is our team. So thank you very much. I'm very sorry for taking your time.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to invite our guests of honors on stage to share their insights. Please put your hands together for Mr. Wahid Rami from Council of Bloom Owners Association.
Saab, textile gurus, leaders of textile industry, Muhammad Latif Saab, Khwaja Muhammad Latif Saab, Naveed Gulzar Saab, respectable delegates from around the world, my fellow textile colleagues, faculty members, and my dear students. Assalamu alaikum. It's indeed a great honor for me to be part of this knowledge-based textile conference. And I'm standing here in NTU, which is the house of great research work and platform providing innovation and source of great help to the textile industry, and nurturing the youth and talent of Pakistan to serve in the best way to the economy of Pakistan. As we are the textile people, we have great trust in the esteemed team of National Textile University working for the growth and development of textile industry. The weaving industry, which is a basic industry in the chain of textile in Pakistan, is looking forward to National Textile University, as Dr. Yasir Nawab has said in his speech, and we have already signed an MOU with the university for the upgradation of technology and the betterment of old indigenous power loom into a better looking machine with upgraded standard to provide us a better quality fabric, free from basic faults, high speed advancement in RPMs, as our machine was working with, as Dr. Sab has told, around 100 RPMs, and now the machine which they have developed with the help of industry and with the help of the manufacturer, around 200 RPMs. I think that is a great and phenomenal achievement by the university and the researchers of the university. We should have a good hand for them. This was only possible by changing the basic designs of machinery, deep research, and thorough insight. We are proud that the yellow team of NTU worked tirelessly under the leadership of Dr. Yasir Nawab and the team of Dr. Talha Hamdani. They worked with us, and now that machine has been changed from the old indigenous shuttle power loom to the shuttleless loom, which will work for us, which will be a better quality fabric for us, and which we can serve our economy, our industry in a better way. And I think that the dream of also Mr. Latif Sir and Mr. Naveed Gulzar Sir, they have focused too much on this machine, because this machine is a basic machine that can uplift our textile industry, our weaving quality. In fact, this will also give a good boom to the spinning industry, as well as all the processing and printing industry, that we will get a good quality fabric that we can export in the world, because alhamdulillah, the major companies of the world, the best buying house are getting our fabric, and I think with this machine we can be able to have a better quality fabric in Pakistan also, as the long, which is the basic fabric, which will, I think, manufacture in a better way, and the Pakistan people will get a better quality and good quality fabric that they will going to wear in the coming years. And also I would thank National Textile University that they are very much leading to the linkage between academia and the industry. We have been visiting other universities around Pakistan, but the National Textile University has given a good platform to the industry, and the research work which they are doing, I think they are, let me say this, they are more faster than some of the basic industries. Their research, we are following them, they are training our staff in different seminars. I think this is a great service to the industry, and obviously they are sharing our load and providing us good human resource training programs. This is something that we must appreciate the university. And at the end, I must thank to providing me this opportunity to speak my heart out and tell that we are obviously having a very good advancement in the machinery, and that we were looking since I think 2 decades. So it's great work, sir, from your team. Director sir, all the credit goes to National Textile University, and obviously my textile leaders will be happy that in fact at the end we are also making that machine which we were looking for, and Mr. Bidul sir, you will be making more good quality yarn that we can make run on these machines. This was also your dream as well. And also at the end, I would like to thank all the delegates that come around the world to see the prosperity and to see the development in our textile field. I think your stay will be very comfortable, inshallah. And thankful to all. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad. Assalamu alaikum. With this machine, because we have 250,000 looms, indigenous looms are working here in Faisalabad, almost we are making 10 million meters a day. So, with this technology, with the change and upgradation of technology, we will be able to change almost 100,000 machines into this semi-automatic machine with a good efficiency. Yes. And to acknowledge the great work of Dr. Yassir and his team, I request sir to kindly come on stage. We want to acknowledge you with the token of appreciation. That is she from our association. Sir, kindly please sir come. And also Martin Asar, our vice chairman, sir, please come on the stage.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now, I would like to request Mr. Naveed Gulzar from All Pakistan Textile Mills Association, please come forward and share their insights with us. Please have a huge round of applause.
As a long-standing member of the textile industry and proud representative of our team, National Textile University, it is both an honor and a privilege to address you today at this conference on knowledge-based textiles. For the past 3.5 decades, I have witnessed remarkable transformation within our industry, from technology manufacturing process to the advent of cutting-edge technologies. The textile industry has continuously evolved, driven by innovation and relentless pursuit for excellence. Today, we gather to discuss the potential of knowledge-based textile. We are entering a new era of possibilities. These textiles, imbued with intelligence and functionalities, represents the convergence of textile science, engineering, and technology. They hold promise for revolutionizing not only our product, but also the very fabric of our lives. In embracing knowledge-based textiles, we unlock a world of opportunities. from smart fabrics that monitor our health and well-being to sustainable materials that reduce our environmental footprints. The potential applications are very vast and diverse. At National Textile University, we stand at the forefront of the revolution, fostering a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship. Through cutting-edge research and collaboration with industry partners, we are pushing the boundaries to what is possible, driving towards the forefront of knowledge-based textiles. As we look to the future, let us seize the opportunities that lie before us. Let us harness the power of knowledge-based textile to create a more sustainable and more resilient, more prosperous future for all of us. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers of conference for bringing such a diverse and esteemed gathering. May our discussions today inspire new ideas, forge new partnerships, and pave the way for a brighter future tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Khwaja Muhammad Amjad from Pakistan Hosiery Manufacturers and Exporters Association.
Honorable guests and speakers from international and national prestigious institutes, our beloved Rector Dr. Tanveer Sahib, the management led by Dr. Yasir Kumar, who organized this mega event, most respectful faculty members of MDU, energetic students, ladies and gentlemen. Muhammad Amjad Khwaja is my name and I am representing Pakistan Hosiery Manufacturers and Exporters Association. On behalf of PHMA, I welcome all the delegates who came all the way from long distance places to grace this occasion. I wish to congratulate our visionary leader Dr. Tanveer and his dedicated team to organize this mega event. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan is a wonderful land on earth which has uncounted blessings and gifts of Allah. It has population of around 240 million, amongst which 60% is youth, which is frontline force of country's economy. It has 4 seasons of the year, which provide healthy and quality fresh fruit and vegetables for each season. Our agriculture sector is supported by 4 rivers and one of the longest canal network in the world. It is 3rd largest natural milk and meat producing country. Its 4th largest cotton growing area. It has well-renowned mountain chain having 2nd and 3rd highest peak in the world. It has unique strategic location in Asia, having border with 2nd and 3rd largest world economies. It has world deepest seaport, which provides shortest logistic route to Middle East, China, Far East, EU, USA, and so many other traditional markets. Its soil is enriched with a lot of untapped reserves of precious minerals, oil, gas, and other gifts of Allah. It has strong infrastructure supported by skilled workforce for textile, leather, sports goods, surgical instruments. In short, it's a long chain of resources which lack in many of other countries. Naturally, question arises that despite all of these advantages, why we could not achieve a place in world economies? Why we could not achieve a place in world economies ranking, and why we fail to promote our agriculture and industrial sector to certain level? I very humbly leave this question for deliberation and discussion to our distinguished guests and speakers. However, as a very ordinary and small player of textile sector, and owing to my experience gained during several interactions with policymakers, I strongly feel that despite strong muscle in textile industry and wide push for market share expansion, we lack sustainable and industry-supportive policies. Once the vision and sense of right direction is developed amongst those who are author and maker of policy decisions, this nation shall rise like a star in the horizon of the world. Thanks for your patience. Long live Pakistan.
Thank you so much, respected sir. Now, I would like to request Mr. Muhammad Idris, who is Vice Chairman of Pakistan Textile Exporters Association, to please grace our stage. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Respected delegates of the International Conference on Knowledge-Based Textiles, distinguished business associates, Honorable Dr. Tanir Hussain, Dr. Yasir Kawab, Dr. Muzammil, and fraternity members, and my dear students of National Textile University, Assalamu Alaikum. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to address this esteemed gathering. I am really indebted to the NTU management for granting me an opportunity to share my views. I start with my sincere appreciation to National Textile University management for organizing a beautiful conference and gathering leading researchers and industry experts to discuss advancement and strategies to enhance the value and sustainability of textile products. NTU, no doubt, is posing a transformative impact on the socio-economic development of Pakistan with outstanding education, research, and eco-friendly innovations. Textile industry is considered as a backbone of our economy. It has 16% share in total exports of Pakistan. It provides 40% jobs to the national workforce. Unfortunately, Pakistan textile industry has become stagnant. The world requirements are changing at a very fast pace. In order to maintain and increase our share in world textile exports, we need to take drastic steps. I would like to highlight a few points. We need to increase our productivity by increasing our efficiency. We need to enhance our competitiveness that can be achieved by delivering sustainable quality products. Our production process and products should be eco-friendly. The production process and our products should conform to international quality control systems and social ethics.
We need to increase utilization of our production capacity to cut down our cost per unit. We are a country having GSP plus status, but we have not used this opportunity very well. Pakistan must actively exploit opportunities of GSP plus status. Pakistan has a global image of a low quality goods producer. We need to come out of this impression by acquiring latest technology, innovations and technical trainings. Diversification of products and markets is the first step to sustainable exports for Pakistan. We need to invest in skills, on job training, skill upgradation and dissemination of new knowledge and techniques. Last but not least, quality must be industry religion. No company and no country can grow without producing and delivering intact quality products. To address our above shortcomings and meet global challenges, it is imperative that entrepreneurs, researchers and policymakers make a joint effort to bring textile industry out of crisis and take it up to exemplary level. For this, I really would like to appreciate that NTU has taken this step. They have gathered researchers, academia and industrialists to come out of this stagnancy and crisis with our textile industry is facing today. I really appreciate the organizers for providing a comprehensive platform to the industry, experts, academia and government. This is a great opportunity to learn, share ideas, discuss issues and their solutions. I believe it will entail a milestone in the textile industry's growth. I conclude with optimism and hope the challenges will be met and our exports and textile industry will flourish, inshallah. And in the end, I would like to again thank you very much, extend my heartiest thanks from myself and Pakistan Textile Exporters Association for Dr. Tanveer Saab, Dr. Yasir Nawab Saab, Dr. Muzammil Saab and entire team who have organized such a fruitful and beneficial and need of the time conference, and I hope it will be a fruit and it will be good for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now, I would like to request Professor Dr. Muhammad Raza Shah, who is Acting Director, International Centers of Chemicals and Biological Sciences, HEJ, Karachi. Please put your hands together.
Let me thank the organizer, Dr. Yasir, who is a friend, and Dr. Tanveer and all the delegates, who provided me the opportunity to just talk in front of you in this wonderful gathering. I just witnessed an amazing piece of work by Dr. Yasir, and it was so impressive that under such a meager resources, Dr. Yasir and his team has delivered so much. And what I just, fathers have asked, left one questions to answer. So, and what are the problems which we are facing, and why, in spite of so many resources, why we are not key player in the international economy? Being fellow of the Pakistan Academy of Sciences and Executive Council member, we are working with the government in various policy making. And let me share with you some of the drawbacks which we have there and we face with our politicians and policy makers. Pakistan is spending 1.6% of their GDP on R&D. It's such a meager amount of investment which Pakistan is doing. With such a less amount of capital when you are spending on research and development, so the work which we have just seen, it's phenomenal from Dr. Yasser and his team that there are so much less mega resources that the government has put towards research and development. Similarly, on education, we are spending less than 2% of our GDP, while our neighboring countries like China, India, Iran, and other countries, they are spending more than 5%. So the priorities of the government are not really so friendly towards education and research and development. That's how we used to fight while working with them or just advising them from the platform of the Pakistani Academy of Sciences. They should just develop research-oriented policies and support the researchers. So there is a great potential in the researchers. They are as good as one can find anywhere in the world. So there is a great potential, but their patronage from our own is leaders and political leaders and also bureaucrats. They need their patronage, and that's what is missing. So I'm sure with the patronage of the government and the new government we are here, again we will be just stressing them to just focus on research and development. And that's the single point where one can just, any nation can just progress. Without research and development, no nation in the world can progress. With this, let me thanks again the advisor to give me the opportunity to talk about in front of you about textile and something. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would request the person whose efforts and dedication has gathered us today, his chief guest and Honorable Rector of National Textile University. Please join me in welcoming the very pride of this institution, Professor Dr. Tanveer Hussain.
And honorable guests in the hall, Assalamu alaikum. I'm supposed to finish my presentation in 20 minutes. I'm extremely grateful to Dr. Yasser and his team for giving an extensive review of our achievements over the last 3 years. Since his project is on the close, I'm going to give him and his team more challenges. So what are the global challenges and national challenges for us, for our economy in particular, so that our efforts should be focused on those areas. So it's sort of big picture and broader perspective. It's a sort of a big picture where our economy is currently at the moment and what should be our targets in the future. So basically, the root cause of our all economic problem is the gap between our exports and imports. And as a university, our objective is to contribute towards the socio-economic development of our country. So that is the bigger picture, bigger perspective. That is why industry exists and that is why universities exist, to contribute in the socio-economic development of the country. And import-export is the major thing. So textile and clothing is the 5th largest commodity exported around the world. At the top you can see fuels and oils. Market is $4 trillion. Second thing is electronics. Market is $3.5 trillion. The third thing is machinery. Market is $2.5 trillion. Automobile is $1.6 trillion. Textile and clothing $958 billion. In this list of top 10 or 11 exports, we can see that textile is the only category in which Pakistani exports are more than $1 billion. Actually $18.6 billion. In all the other categories, we have not crossed the threshold of even $1 billion. Textile industry is usually the stepping stone for industrialization of any nation. It is the first step, and then to industrialize a country needs to move towards automobiles, towards machinery manufacturing, towards electronics, etc., etc. And we are facing challenges at this first step, the first very step in CEP here. Now, on the other side of the point, we have imports. Our task as a universal industry is to reduce the import list. The top of the list item is imported is fuel and oils, $25 billion. And that's why dollar exchange rate matters a lot, because we need dollars. Then we have to import machinery, we have to import vegetable oil to make our cooking oil, we have to import iron and steel, we have to import electronics, organic chemicals, plastics and polymers, automobiles, even cotton we have to import. And then oil, seeds, fruits and grains, and pharmaceuticals, these are the things which we import every year. Our objective should be to reduce dependence on imports and to increase our exports. Now let's dig deeper into the textile and clothing exports. If we break up these exports, at the top of the list we have the largest market category, which is knitted garments, which is worth around $300 billion. At number 2 we have woven garments, worth around $261 billion. These top two categories account for 58% of the world textile clothing exports. The next two categories are made up in cotton, fiber, yarn, and woven fabric, and the next category is man-made fiber, filament yarn, and woven fabrics. So top 5 categories account for 80% of exports. So considering the Pareto's law, we need to focus on these 80% in order to enhance our exports. Now, unfortunately, during the current financial year, it started in July, and from July up to January, we have the data from Pakistan Bureau of Statistics, and we can see all categories except cotton yarn, towel, and raw cotton, our exports are getting down. It is very surprising that why our cotton yarn exports are increasing, which is not value added. Why our raw cotton exports are increasing, it's not value added. We should focus on increasing exports from knitwear and garments, and policy should be tilted towards benefiting the value-added industries. If we analyze last decade of growth with our competitors, we can see Bangladeshi industry grew almost 14.6 times, and our exports in knits grew only 4.5 times. Similarly, for woven garments, Bangladesh exports grew 8.4 times, our exports grew 4.6 times. Now, over the last 10 years, growth rate in knitted garments has been 41%, woven garments 35%, made up 51%, cotton, fiber, yarn, and woven fabric has witnessed negative growth, and we are still focusing on this category. We are exporting cotton fiber, we are exporting cotton yarn. This is not the industry which has seen growth over all over the world. So we should focus on the high-end things. Now, who are our competitors? If we look at the top export category of textile, which is the knitted garments, our biggest competitor is China. My friend from China is here. So they export $90 million worth of knitted garments. Bangladesh's export of knitted garments are 5 times than us. Total market is $298 billion. These are the destinations of exports, major markets. EU market is the largest market. In this list of top 15, $110 billion market is from Europe. USA is the second largest market, $60 million. And there are non-traditional markets, Japanese market, Korean market, Australian market, Chinese market, and Canadian market, which we really focus. We focus mainly on EU and America. We don't focus on the non-traditional markets. Now, if you look into different export destinations, in USA, Bangladesh is at number 3 in exports, and we are at number 10. In Germany, Bangladesh is number 1, we are at number 7. In France, they are at number 2, we are at number 11. Similarly, in UK, they are at number 2, we are at number 5. In Japan, we are at number 15. In Italy, we are not in the top 15 list of exporters. To Spain, we are at number 7. To Netherlands, we are at number 11. To Canada, we are at number 11. To Poland, we are at number 8. So there's a lot of gap, and this is a challenge, how we have to fill this gap. Now, these are the top 15 knitted garment categories which are traded around the world. So these are the products on which we need to focus. At the top of the list, you can see cotton t-shirt and vest. We are cotton producers, but exports of cotton t-shirts from Bangladesh are $8.2 billion worth, and from us, only 0.6. They don't produce cotton, but we produce cotton. In this list, $119 billion worth of products are made from cotton. And in this $119 billion cotton products, Pakistan shares 8 billion and Bangladesh share of cotton knits is 19 billion. So we need to see why a country which is not producing cotton, they are far ahead in cotton knit exports from us. Why? This is how policy-wise and other productivity-wise, efficiency-wise, etc. Now, second biggest market of clothing is garments, woven garments. In woven garments, these are the countries which are top 15 exporters. You can see China again is at number 1, Bangladesh is at number 2, market is worth $260 million, we are at number 12. So these are the markets. EU accounts for $160 million, and other markets we can see. In USA, we are at number 9. In Germany, we are at number 7. In French market, we are at number 9. In Japanese market, we are at number not in the list. We are below this market. In Spain, we are at number 8. In UK, at number 7. Italy, number 14. Netherlands, we are not in the list. And in terms of woven products, these are the top 15 products which are exported in the world. So our industry needs to focus on these top 15 HS codes if they want to increase their exports. Bangladesh has focused rightly on those categories which are higher in demand, a bigger pie. At the top of the list, we see cotton trousers and shorts for men. These are again cotton. Our share is 2.24 billion and Bangladesh share is 6.85 billion. So overall, in cotton woven garments, Bangladesh share is $14 billion and Pakistan share is $3.7 billion. Again, despite having a cotton indigenously produced, we are far behind our competitors. So we need to look into it. Made-ups and home textile is the only category in which we are 3.9 times ahead of Bangladesh. Bangladesh has not prioritized this market, made-ups and home textile, because the market size is very small as compared to other markets. Market size of made-ups and home textiles is only $85 billion. In comparison to this, knitted garments market size is around $298 million. Woven garment, $260 million. And knitted and woven both garments, more than $500 million market. So Bangladesh has focused on more than $500 big market, and our focus has traditionally been on $85 billion market. That's why in this market there are many competitors and profit margins are very, very small due to high competitiveness. These are the top countries importing made-ups and textiles. Now, in home textiles, our focus is mainly on bed linen, table linen, toilet linen, and kitchen linen. This market is only worth $26 billion. So indirectly we can say that our home textile and makeup market is only competing for $26 billion worth of market. So we are ignoring $500 billion market and focusing only on $26 billion market. Now again, cotton fiber yarn and woven fabric. Cotton yarn market around the world, which contains more than 85% cotton in a blend, is worth around $13 billion. For spinners can know that their market, export market, is worth around only $13 billion if they are producing cotton bleach yarn. But if they are making a cotton PC blend, then we will add $1.76 billion. You can say around $15 billion market is the total value in which you want to export your yarn. Again, it's not a very big lucrative market, so we need to shift our focus from this to value-added garments. Denim is progressing well in Pakistan. Again, we are also exporting denim fabrics. We are at number 3 in the world for exporting denim fabrics. Why should we export denim fabrics? Why don't we convert them into garment and then export? Although we export garment, denim means garment, but we also export denim fabrics. We should not export fabrics. Similarly, if we export 1 kg of cotton yarn, average price is $2.83 per kg. This average, it depends on the count, this average. Other than cotton, 2.98. If we export cotton cloth, average dollars we earn from export is $5.11 per kg. For towels, $5.15 per kg. For category, $6.28 per kg. Not much variation. If you see the difference between cotton cloth and bedwear, the difference is just over $1. Knitwear, $19.73 a dozen. In a dozen, Germany. Unfortunately, data is not available per kg. Knitwear garments, $38.17 US a dozen. So, the more value we add, the more we can earn from our exports. Our industry started to grow in 21-22, but then due to instability, our import of textile machinery reduced, and now again we are not in a growing phase. So this is the overview which we have seen. Now I will talk about 2 mega trends very quickly. One mega trend all over the world is circularity and recycling. You will see lots of presentations in the conference on this topic. I'll just give an overview because time is short. So instead of extracting more and more natural resources and discarding products after use and filling the land, we need to be circular. We need to reuse, repair, recondition, refurbish, remanufacture, upcycle, recycle, downcycle, recover water, energy, or chemicals, etc. Circularity, why matters? If our pattern of consumption, which is current, continues, we will need 3 Earths to fulfill our needs. But Earth is only one. So our current lifestyle is not sustainable. That's why we need to reuse resources again and again. Every year, approximately $400 billion worth of textile is wasted, which is enough to meet the SDGs of 59 of the world's poorest economies. Every year, 92 million tons of textile waste is produced, and every second, every 1 truckload is incinerated or landfilled. 5.8 trillion liters of water is used in dyeing processes every year, which is enough for the consumption of 530 million people for 1 year. So we are wasting a lot. Every year, 3.3 billion tons of CO2 is emitted from the textile and fashion industry, and this requires plantation of 22 billion trees annually to offset the impact on climate change. So that is why in Sustainable Development Goals, we have a 12.5 target for recycling. So currently, all over the world, around 160 million recycled and 1%, less than 1% cotton is recycled. If you want to export to Europe, which is one of the largest market, Europe is requiring every product which will be put in the market of the Europe, it must contain some content of recycled material. So for recycling, we should register our facilities for RCS and GRS. Over the last years, we have seen in 2016 there were 0 certified mills for recycled claim standard. But in 2023, there are 10,000 mills in the world who are certified recycled claim, certified with this standard. Similarly, global recycle standard, the trend is increasing day by day. So that means if we need to stay in the open market, we need to focus on recycling. There are different types of recycling. In mechanical recycling, the challenge is that the fiber produced is very short and the strength is lost. So the challenge for researchers is to optimize the fiber length and strength in mechanical recycling. In thermomechanical recycling, this process is mainly being used for PET bottles, and we need to adapt it quickly for textile to textile recycling. Chemical recycling is energy intensive and capital intensive. Challenge for the researcher is to make it less chemical intensive and energy intensive. Similarly, biochemical recycling based on enzymes, this is mostly in the development stage and it requires upscaling. The challenge of producing short fiber is that usually the fiber which is the short fiber percentage is up to 24% is acceptable, and if the short fiber percentage increases, that is not very good for producing good quality yarn. So currently, different blend ratios are available. I'll skip because time is short. In recycling, there are many challenges. We have challenges at collection stage, sorting and grading stage, recycling stage, and then there is concept of getting circular by design. To design such products which are more durable and longer service life, we have a presentation in our conference on circular by design, so I'll skip it as well. Second mega trend currently is digital transformation and the application of AI in textile clothing. So we need to be aware of this and we need to adapt it to our textile industry. Worldwide investment in digital transformation in last year was $6.8 trillion, according to Harvard Business Review. So when we talk about digital transformation, it means embracing technologies such as Internet of Things, Internet of Services, Internet of People, Internet of Data. Everything in a mill is interconnected and has an IP. With data analytics, blockchain, for traceability, for example, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, cybersecurity, digital twins of machines, e-commerce, simulation and modeling, automation and robotics, and data visualization. These are the things which industry needs to adapt if they want to stay competitive in the international market. So I'll skip a few slides. According to a study by McKinsey, when internet was invented, productivity of the world increased by 10%. When steam power was invented, productivity of the world increased by 20%. When electricity was invented, productivity increased by 35%. And with AI, they see the potential of increasing productivity by 50%. So that means if we ignore adoption of AI, we will lose 50% productivity as compared to our competitors. So all over the world, private as well as government organizations are investing a lot in AI. And AI is not just ChatGPT. It's just part of generative AI, it's a part of deep learning, it's a part of machine learning, it's a part of AI. So we need to embrace AI overall. So time is up. So I once again thank you all very much. Thanks organizers. Thanks to
only one side. People were looking and also, what is the reason why our with Bangladesh
is, if we don't have Q&A session, we can talk about it later, but one big thing is, actually every investor needs to invest where the profitability is. As long as it is profitable to export yarn, why would anyone be inclined to go to garments? So we have usually kept incentives for the low-end exporters so that they are not incentivized to go to the higher end. Bangladesh started their industry from forward to backwards. First of all, they established garment units, then they integrated backward. But on the other hand, we first of all established spinning units and then slowly try to go forward. So our initial policy or strategy was wrong as a country. And then again, we incentivize investment in real estate. So that is another reason why our industry is not growing. That's another reason. Another reason is that our productivity and efficiency in garments, especially garment, is labor intensive. So in labor intensive industry, we need to optimize our processes, our standard minutes, we need to do time studies, motion studies to increase the productivity of the workers, to increase their training level, skill level, and we have not invested much on the training of the workers. That's another reason. So there are several reasons we can discuss on tea, so I'm being asked again and again. So once again, I thank you all very much, especially all the guests, all the presenters, and we'll be looking forward to learn from their experience and expertise in their presentations. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir. Would like to request our worthy chief guest to stay on the stage for a while for the distribution of certificates among the sponsors. First, I would like to call Mr. Humayun Junaid from Interloop. So please come on the stage. From US Denim Mills.
Mr. Mujibullah Khan from Textiles. Our gold sponsor, Mr. Imran Ahmad Jima from Yunus Textile Mills. Our gold sponsor from Sorti, Mr. Kamran Ali. Our gold sponsor from Al Karam, representative of Al Karam, Mr. Mohsen Sundu. I request Abdullah to please come forward and receive the sheet on the behalf of Al-Taraf. Our gold sponsor from Nizam Sons, Mr. Abdul Jabbar. Our gold sponsor, Mr. Imran Asghar from Fiber Trace. Our gold sponsor from Artistic Millionaires, Mr. Saqib Sohail.
Now for our silver sponsors, we would like to request Mr. Kashif Juvaid from Recent Textile Mills to please come on stage. Mohammed Zain, please come on behalf of sir to receive the sheet. Our next representative, Mr. Rafi bin Rao from Sapphire Textile Mills. Mr. Ahmed Raza from Rainbow Inks Private Limited. Our next representative from Indigo Textile Private Limited. Ma'am Nadia, please receive the shield behind her. Mr. Suhail Naqvi from WWF Pakistan. Mr. Yusuf Shekhani from Shekhani Industries, please come on stage, sir. Secretary, please receive the...
Now it's time to present sheets to our worthy guest of honors. And for that, I would like to request Mr. Wahid Rami to please come forward. A huge round of applause for Mr. Nareem Gulzar. Please put your hands together for Mr. Khwaja Muhammad Amjad. Mr. Muhammad Idris. Professor Dr. Muhammad Raza Shah. Please put your hands together for Mr. Mia Latif. Now I request Mr. Mia Latif to please stay for a while to present shield to our worthy director and chief guest of this conference. Give me a round of applause, everyone. Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Syam to please come up on the stage to present souvenir. Sir, please stay on the stage for group photo.
I would request all our sponsors and delegates to please stay on the stage for the group photo.
Sponsors, please come forward for a group photo.
All the platinum, gold and silver sponsors, please come on stage.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a short tea break. We will gather back here exactly at 11:30. Attention management team, please escort our guests to the venue.
ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਕੋਈ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਗੇ ਆਇਆ ਵਾ कोई ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਇਆ ਗਿਆ ਪਤਾ
टाइम ਦੱਸਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਬਾਅਦ ਹਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਨਾ
ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਕਰ ਗਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਵਾਚ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਤੇ ਕਮੈਂਟ